Alright, this is the second video talking about the ASVAB and MEPS. I left off on the last one in the middle of talking about the medical history and the physical part. This is, unless you're shy, isn't a big deal. They, like I said, they ask you questions about your medical history. Be sure that you keep your answers straight. You give them the same answers you gave your recruiter, and you'll be fine. Also, after they ask you the question, she does a quick look in your mouth, asks you if you have any major problems. That's not a big deal unless you do have major problems. But even if you do, because I told her I had a crown missing, which I do. So she just looked it over, asked me if I felt any pain. I said no, which I don't feel any pain, you know. So she just wrote it down. It wasn't anything. I even asked the lady at the medical desk why she wrote that there, and she was like, "Oh, it doesn't mean anything." Like, because I was worried about just having to get it fixed before boot camp, because I'm kind of hard up for money right now. So that wasn't a big deal. Also, they give you a standard physical. Like, I don't know if I just got there. Like, a lot of people are worried about the prostate check and check for hemorrhoids or whatever else they check for when they're doing that. I don't know if I just went there on a good day and they were trying to push people through or what, but I did not get that done. My physical was a standard, like a high school physical for trying out for the football team. It was no different than any other physical I'd had. After that, I don't know what it's really called. It's the room, it's the bit of a room, like a big room with just a bench in it, and a bunch of guys are in there, stripped down to their boxers, and that's where they do flexibility checks and make sure you have a full range of movement. Just if you have questions about what kind of movements, there's a bunch of them. Just comment on the video or ask me questions, and I'll give you the best answer that I can. You know. So you got to do the duck walk. I'll tell you that, and basically ramp like arm movements. And after that, that's pretty much it. I hope I'm not missing anything, but I believe that's everything. Um, After you get all your stuff done, they put you back in the medical briefing room that you were in earlier that day. Because by the way, this all takes a long time. You're gonna be sitting around waiting. Also for you guys, at least in my experience, there were some cute girls there. So bring your A game. Just let you guys know, give you a pre-warning. So I actually was talking to a pretty girl most of the time, which made it a lot better than probably what it would have been. So let's see here. Okay, yeah, I got off track. I got off topic big time. So once you're done all of that, they put you in the original medical briefing room, and you're sitting there waiting for copies of I guess it's like a summary of your medical report. That's like the last thing that you do before you go see your liaison for whatever branch you're in. So they gave me my papers. And also I forgot in the flexibility when they check your flexibility, that's also when they get your height and weight. So be ready. I made the mistake. Actually, I didn't make a mistake. They made a mistake, but I didn't know that that's where they take your official weight. If you are overweight, that you get disqualified. I did not know that. So just be warned. Be ready for your weigh-in, your official weigh-in when you go to MEPS. So maybe I was just stupid to not be prepared for that. But I'll tell you about how I got screwed over on that in a little bit. So I went to the liaison, and they told me that actually the guy in the room told me right away that I was overweight, and he gave me a different weight than what my recruiter told me that I had. What was the maximum? And later on when I went to see the liaison, I found out that they had taken my weight was an inch shorter than what I actually was for some reason. I don't know why, but they measured me at 65 inches, which I'm 66 and a half. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but that takes the maximum weight limit from 185 to 191. So I got disqualified actually, which sucks hardcore. Like, I got disqualified for a month. I got to come back in a month, and they're telling me I got to drop. I weighed in at 189. So I'm sorry about that. So I gotta drop 4 pounds, and which I really shouldn't have to, but it's not a big deal. So the main thing I'm concerned with is just it pushed me back a whole month. So it's kind of unfortunate and annoying, but it is what it is. My recruiter came up there and asked them to weigh me and check my height again. The guys in medical wouldn't do it. I don't know why. Maybe they were overwhelmed with people that things they had to get done. The reason is unimportant. The fact is that I'm here, stuck here for another month, waiting to get my ship date and get sworn in and all that. So I would like to tell you guys about the guidance counseling and all that, but I didn't get to do that. So I'll let you guys know what's up in about a month, maybe a little shorter. My recruiter told me to try to get the date pushed up. So I'm just going to hit the gym and make sure I'm below 185 because that's the weight for 65 inches. Or, yeah, 65. So I'm just going to make sure I'm under that, get it done, and I'll update you guys as soon as there's something to update on. Thanks for watching. Leave comments, do whatever.